This is A12 bringing you the top 4 of the BBR Scramble. This week we face an old rival, the Pokemon Chef who knocked us out of the Scramble last year, Chef Who. But this time, we're out for revenge with a newly revamped team. We're bringing the heat with offensive powerhouses, including Keegan's favorite, Terapagos, along with the spicy Morangaberry Corviknight with Bulk Up. It's all part of our more offensive-oriented strategy, which is perfect for taking down Who's signature bulkier team. Can we take down Chef Who and secure ourselves a spot in the finals? Let's find out together. One thing that I noticed just right away from team preview, he does not have a good way to remove Toxic. Once I get a Toxic off with my Salazzle, Salazzle is very good on neutral against everything besides his Rotom Wash. I mean, he might leave Rotom Wash just to get a Volt Switch, as Volt Switch is fairly free against my team. But at the same time, he may fear my potential Ogerpon lead, as Ogerpon is a fantastic punish for his Tinglu lead, which I feel like is kind of obvious on his end. Well, the obvious thing for him to predict, me to predict. So we're going to go with this and play from there. So does he lead the Tinglu is the question. Nope, he leads a Rotom Wash. Okay. That's a little unfortunate right off the bat. Not what I wanted to see. I thought he was going to fear Ogerpon, but it looks like he didn't. I mean, he could Hydro Pump and take me out, but he's probably just Volt Switching, honestly. I guess I go Substitute, as my thing is still decent on neutral against a lot of his team. Even though burning my Air Balloon is going to suck. Not bringing Lantern is coming to bite me now. As Lantern would have, I wasn't 100% sure whether Rotom Wash would come, as I did have a potential Lantern I could bring, which I decided not to bring, which I'm regretting currently. I think I have to let him break my Air Balloon and get my Substitute off. Hopefully he Volt Switches out into his Tinglu, as a lot of my game plan this week is actually coming down to my ability to get off a Endeavor on that Tinglu, as once that Tinglu is Endeavored, he really doesn't have a great way of dealing with my potential Roaring Moon. So Air Balloon pops, he switches out. Obviously, probably going to go out into Tinglu, which is what I want. He could go out into Ogerpon, but if he goes Ogerpon, that tells me he is running high horsepower on it, which will be neat to know. Wonder View, I assume Tinglu. Indeed, the Tinglu. Okay. So I'm just going to stick with the game plan here. And wait. And get my Substitute. Perfect. My control was acting up for a second, so I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to price the right move. As he Stealth Rocks. Okay. Fair enough. So he's getting up his hazards. I didn't bring Boots on my Terapagos as I opted to rest set this week, but that's okay. And I'm just going to fire off Toxic, slowly chip down this Tinglu. There's a very good chance that he is rocking like a Whirlwind variant, but that's okay. He also could be running the Earthquake. I imagine he Whirlwinds here, probably. Oh, he's... Okay, so he is a Lumberry set. That's good to know. And he does Earthquake. Break my Substitute. A little unfortunate. But that is okay. That is part of our plan. Our plan is to weaken this Tinglu with our Endeavor. So I'm just going to fire off a Substitute again, as I have enough HP to get it off. We're at 70 HP, and I just want to make sure we can get it off that one last time before, so that we can get a big Endeavor off. He might actually Whirlwind here on our Substitute. It's very obvious what I'm doing right now. So I'm actually going to get my Endeavor off here. Try to take him out. Yep, bring him to the red. He Earthquakes, takes us out, but the Tinglu took the requisite chip for our Roaring Moon to go big in the endgame, which is huge. This is what we wanted to see. So now we go Ogerpon, we just fire off U-turn, no reason to press anything else, and play from there. As he has to take a sack here. I imagine he sacks his Tinglu. But yeah, that really opens up a lot of my endgames. So U-turn, very free. I imagine he goes Ogerpon if it's running a more defensive set, which I think he probably ran this week, knowing Who, as I'm sure... I don't know if some of you guys are aware, Chef Who likes running like very bulky teams and kind of trying to stall you out. So I guarantee you that this Tinglu is running Rest on it. Just knowing his playstyle. Like, it's probably Rest, Whirlwind, Stealth Rock. I don't know what the last move will be. So he does Withdraw. He likes to preserve it. So I assume he's using it as sack fodder. Goes out to the Rotom. Interesting play. I did not expect Rotom there. That really risked potential, like... That risked a couple things I could have done there. So Rotom comes out, reveals it's like a more defensive set, no surprises. I could go out into my Corviknight and start setting up, but I'm not going to. Instead, I'm going to go out into... I could go out into Terapagos, start setting up, but I think I'm just going to go out into my Screamtail and get up rocks of my own. As rocks will just be generally very valuable against his team for that slow residual chip, and it'll also reveal items to me, which I really want to know. So, Stealth Rocks, and we play from there. He might go Terapagos here. If he goes Terapagos, I'll probably fire off a Light Screen to try to reduce the damage output it does. And I'll probably try to start setting up with my Corviknight with the Light Screen up. Yeah, that set of plays makes sense. You know, I don't think he'll... Oh no, he actually might go Terapagos to get rid of these rocks. So Volt Switch. Really hope he doesn't go out Tinglu here, as Tinglu, I'm not running an offensive move, so I won't be able to take out the Tinglu should it come out. And if he goes for the Rest, that would be very annoying. If he's like a Rest, Sleep Talk, Whirlwind set, which he might be, honestly. Actually, that might be a Scarf Rotom. Yeah, that could be a Scarf Rotom. Okay, so he isn't running the boots. Good to know. So here I'll just fire off Light Screen, lower the damage output this can do. If he starts setting off Calm Minds, fine, he starts setting up Calm Minds. Yep, he starts setting up Calm Minds, okay. We'll play this game. We have more than enough that can handle this. We'll Baton Pass out into basically something. And who will we Baton Pass out into? I could go out into my own Terapagos and counter setup, which is tempting. I could go out into Roaring Mounds, try to start setting up in the face of this. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out into my Ogerpon and play from there, and probably try to fire off a big Ivy Cudgel. As Terra Starstream won't be able to kill me after the Light Screen. Yep, so that is the gameplay. He'll probably Rapid Spin, honestly. Try to get off rocks, as rocks are very annoying for his playstyle. Nope, he goes for the Terra Starstream. Won't do very much. Yep, doesn't do a whole lot. So here, I could fire off a very big Ivy Cudgel, I could fire off Power Whip, I could fire off U-Turn again. I guess, I'll go Cudgel. Yep. As Cudgel will probably take out his Terapagos here. So, that'll be big. Well, I imagine it will. I don't know if he's running like a defensive Calm Mind set. And I actually don't know if Terra Starstream will take me out after the special defense boosts from our Wellspring's Embolden Embody aspect. So he stays in. We get this big Cudgel off. Will we take him out, is the question. Nope, he lives. Okay, so he'll probably take us out back. Unless we live. Do we live? No, we don't live. Okay, but that's fine. Terapagos is a very annoying Pokemon for us to deal with. So I could go out into my Roaring Moon, try to start setting up a Dragon Dance, but the risk of that is that he's currently at +1, and Dazzlingly might take me out here. Does it? No, Dazzlingly actually won't take us out here after the Light Screen. So we can go out into Roaring Moon and start trying to set up. Which I think is our gameplay, as he doesn't really have a whole lot for this Roaring Moon, besides his potential Pheasantipity. So I think to play his setup Dragon Dance, we do take one Dazzling Gleam at this range, even if he is at +1. If he goes Pheasantipity, fine, we do have the Earthquake. He might be rocking Chukka, which is very possible, but we will find out if he is. But either way, he's not going to appreciate this very big hit. I'm pretty sure I ran an attack booster. So he's going to think about this for a while. I think his play is to sack off Terapagos here and try to just get off damage on my Roaring Moon. But we'll see. Yep, he oh no, he doesn't sack Terapagos, so he has something that he thinks can take out my Roaring Moon right now. The Rotom. I don't think Rotom is going to take a knockoff after this very big Dragon Dance. Yeah, I don't think it does. So our attack raises, our speed raises. We already have the +1 from the thingy. From our booster. So I think we just knocked off. Is this going to win? This will be a very fast game if Roaring just clutches and takes him out here. I think it will though. Roaring definitely takes out this Rotom. So the only questionable thing is, will I be able to take out the Pheasantipede with the Earthquake? And will Pheasantipede be able to KO back with the Moonblast as I have Light Screen now? Oh, this is a phenomenal way to start off the game, as he has to switch out. He's probably going to sack off Tinglu. Yep, he sacks off Tinglu. Fair enough. If I wanted to be really ballsy, I could have Dragon Dance again, but I don't really see the point. A second Dragon Dance would have secured a win, but that's okay. So now we play the mind game of, did he prep for Shucka, or did he prep for Earthquake Roaring Moon, or did he prep for Iron Head Roaring Moon? I don't know which one he'll prep for. Let's see. And will he even take me out, is the question. So I just Earthquake here. Is he Shucka? Is he Shucka or is he Barbary? That is a big question. And will he take me out with the Moonblast after is the second big question. He is Shucka. Okay, so I lost the prep game. Please don't poison. Please don't poison. Please don't poison. Please don't oh no, he's physical. Okay. Yeah. Do we go Terapagos and start setting up? Maybe. We could also go Corviknight and start setting up bulk ups. No, I think I'll go Terapagos. No, I'm gonna go Corviknight. If he Scarf Rotom, he's Scarf Rotom. Well, I'll just have to deal with that. But I don't know. I feel like Scarf Rotom doesn't make a whole lot of sense into this team. So I'll start setting up my bulk ups. He doesn't have a way to phase me. And he'll probably have to switch out here, probably into Rotom. And we'll play from there. Actually, he may just Roost. And if he Roosts, that'll be big. That'll give me essentially multiple free bulk ups in his face. No, he's Taunt. Shit. Shit, I didn't expect Taunt at all. Oh no, is this gonna win? I think this might win if this is like Taunt. Yeah, if this is Taunt Roost, it wins, which I think it is. So I think this is going to be the end of our Scramble run. I know I said that last time and we won, but this time I think it really is. Damn, if I was Iron Head over Earthquake, he would have been cooked. But I went Earthquake. And if I brought Terapagos, he would have been cooked, but I did not. Yeah, he Roost. He's probably going to taunt and just stall me out. I mean, he just taunts, but I don't have a choice. Maybe I stole him out of taunt? That's possible. Maybe he expects a Rapid Spin? That's possible too. Maybe he's Encore on the Ogerpon? That's also possible. As he U-turns, okay. Gets a chip. And here, I don't know if he goes, honestly. Could go, oh no, he could go Jirachi. But if he goes Jirachi, I'm actually running a set that beats Jirachi 1v1. As I'm running like a Resto Chesto set. So that would be big if he goes Jirachi here. Yep, he goes Jirachi. Takes the Stealth Rock. I get my Calm Mind off. And I took another Calm Mind. It's because he might be Trick is also a possibility. Yeah. So I think I Dark Pulse, expecting potential Trick. Yep, as he is Trick. Okay, fair enough. Oh, he might have been Trick on Rotom too. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. But now he goes Pheasantipede here, and I think Pheasantipede wins with what I have left. That's the one annoying thing about running Roaring Moon, is that with Roaring Moon, you run into a lot of 50-50s of what item they could potentially be running defensively. As if I was Ironhead over Earthquake, he would have instantly lost, but since I was the Earthquake variant, he was able to take the, he was able to run Shucka and take the hit. No, this one's, I don't have anything for this. I mean, the only thing I can do is try to outstall him, but it's not a winning game. Yeah. I have to go for Reflect, Light Screen. But he can stall at my Power Tricks is the issue. And he'll see that I'm Power Trick. Actually, wait, no. Another way I win is through outstalling him with Rest. Yeah, that's another way I win. Just because he... I'm gonna set up Reflect, lower the amount of damage, and also in the off chance he tries to taunt me. I hope he doesn't try taunting me. That does a lot. Oh, it's a crit, that's why I did so much. Okay. So I go Baton Pass here, try to get my Terapagos in, and start trying to outstall it. This isn't the way I wanted to beat this Pheasantipity. That does nothing. Talk to Chan. I mean, he probably roosts here, but I don't think I have much of a choice. I think I have to Starstream, hope for like a Giga Crit. As I really don't want to play the outstall game here, as it's just not, it doesn't fit my playstyle. If I crit, I might be able to take him out, but you know, I have to play his game, which is stall. This sucks. Oh no, I did not want to go Corviknight. It's because every time I go Corviknight, that have chips it, and Corviknight found the way to win at this point. He knows I'm bulk up too. And maybe he just roosts. I need to play roughs. Hopefully he misses. If he misses, but he's just gonna taunt here. He has no reason not to. How much PP does Taunt have? Has 32. There's no way I outstall it. So I go Terapagos. There's no situation in which I come out on top here. I don't think. He has to choke and let Pheasantipity go down for some reason. Yeah, I have to rest here. Taunt Pheasantipity was very good prep on his end. He went for U-turn there. The only way I potentially win this is if I can get a bulk up off against maybe the Rotom. Probably has to be the Rotom, or it has to be the Ogerpon, and it has to not be an Encore Ogerpon. And the Ogerpon has to, the Ogerpon has to, yeah, there's so much I need to tap in order to win this game. But his Ogerpon's probably going to be Taunt, as I'm pretty sure Ogerpon can run Taunt. Yeah, Ogerpon can be Taunt. He could very easily be Taunt and Taunt my Corviknight. And that's another way he wins the game. So good game. He won the 50-50 what Barry would be. I probably shouldn't have reversed it, but I have a lot I can do at this point. Yeah, he's Taunt, that's game. I can't beat Taunt Ogerpon. As I'm only running Power Trick as an attacking move. I mean, the only way I'd win, maybe, is if he gets scared by my Brave Bird for whatever reason, but he doesn't have to be scared of my Brave Bird. And he knows I'm bulk up, so there's no reason he would switch out here. Maybe if he goes Rotom. Yeah, if he goes Rotom and triggers my Moringa Berry, maybe I can win. No, he stays in Terras. He's gonna taunt. That's game. My main takeaway from this game is just my main takeaway of this game is I really shouldn't draft Pokemon that rely on not guessing the berry right, as not guessing the berry right was this game. Yeah, I'm Power Trick. There's nothing I can do. He's gonna PP stall me. He's slower. Yeah. He's counting. Okay. Yeah, there's no situation I come out on top. I have to like crit multiple times in a row. He has to not take me out with he has to somehow not take me out.
3 hours later.
So see you guys in our next league. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better.